Hey guys, this is Rhett with Section 8 Real Estate Investing. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave your questions and comments. I'm gonna get to every single one of them, all right? Guys, we're coming at you again with another great topic today, okay? Protecting your investment. Now, this is something that a lot of people wanna skimp on. They spend a lot of money on a property, okay? And I don't understand this. You spend a lot of money on a property, you get it rehabbed, you get tenants in it, you do whatever you need to do, and you don't do the little things to make sure that all that money you just put in is protected, okay? The number one thing that every single one of you needs is quality insurance, okay? Now, there's a lot of different kinds of insurance. When you buy a property, the day you close, you want it insured, okay? If you're not mortgaging the property or financing it and you don't get it insured, that's on you, all right? If you buy a property in cash, nobody's gonna come knocking on your door, right? Making sure that the thing's insured, because when a bank doesn't have a mortgage on it, nobody cares, right? So you get a property under contract, make sure you call in your insurance company and make sure you set up insurance to be activated on the day that you close, all right? Protect yourself. If you're buying the house and it's gonna be vacant, it's gonna be a little more expensive, right? Vacant home insurance is expensive. And then when it's getting rehabbed, you might need rehab insurance, okay? And then once you get a tenant in it, you're changing the insurance again to occupied, right? You're gonna get different rates. When it's vacant, it's gonna be a lot more expensive because insurance companies know when a vacant house, more likely to get broken into, more likely someone comes in and steals stuff, okay? When it's getting rehabbed, that price might be the same, might be expensive as well. Things might get stolen, okay? It's easy access a lot of times. Things might get destroyed, damaged, taken. And then once you get a tenant in that property, that price of your insurance is gonna go down, okay? Guys, always over-insure if you can. Don't under-insure and lose money if something happens to the property, okay? Because something will happen to the property, because when you own a lot of these things, you have a lot of issues. I'm gonna tell you a story about something you might not believe, but when you own enough, crazy stuff happens and you get cool storage from it, even though it costs you money. Not worth it. So, next, quality doors and locks. This is something that for a couple extra bucks can save you a lot of time and money, okay? Get better doors. Instead of spending $65 for a door, spend $100 for the door and make sure when someone goes up to kick it, it's harder to kick it down. Maybe they try and kick it twice, and instead of the thing coming off the hinges and flying across the living room when it's vacant, they kick it 2-3 times, they can't get in, they go to the house next door, that's not yours, okay? Quality doors, guys. Locks. Get good locks, get good deadbolts. Spending a little extra money right here will save you a lot more money in deductibles down the road. Just do it and don't ask questions, okay? Get your HVAC in a cage, okay, guys? Those exterior units, your HVAC systems, your exterior air conditioning, your heat outside, okay? The things that spin, those big gray things. I have had more HVAC stolen in my early days of doing this. Now, every time I buy a property, I put a cage on it. Now, what is an HVAC cage? It looks like a big cage that goes over your HVAC, right? It has a area where if it needs to be serviced, there's a little slot where an HVAC tech can go in and service the machine, but nobody can pull up in the middle of the night, take your HVAC, throw it on the back of the car, cut it off your house and take off with it. It's happened 3, 4, 5 times to me, all right? So what I started doing was buying HVAC cages. The first cage I got was a cheap cage. I think I spent $200-300 on an HVAC cage. As you guys know, these are expensive, $4,000 or $5,000 for a unit. You can get an older unit or a small unit for about $3,000. But they're expensive, guys. So spending a couple $100s to put a cage on it, protect it, is totally worth it. So I get a cage on it, and it's kind of a smaller cage, lower line, not as safe as probably it should be. And I get a brand new unit in there, $3,500 unit, put a cage on it, and a week later, a tenant calls, says, hey, it's not working. I sent an HVAC tech down. Some of the wires are a little messed up. He fixes it, $300, just for him to fix that. About 4 days later, tenant calls again. Still, wires hanging out again. You know, somebody's going through the slot, this little technician slot. I send the guy back out. He fixes it again, another $300. Next time I get a phone call, HVAC is not working again. Tenant goes outside to look, and there's some guy laying underneath the unit with his head through this little tech hole, sucking the antifreeze, getting high on the antifreeze out of this hole, guys. Spend the extra couple $100, get a good cage so nobody sucks the antifreeze out of your HVAC units. That's a true story. Signs. If you don't want HVAC cages and you don't want quality insurance and you think putting a, Jimbo's security sign in the front yard and putting some stickers on your door is gonna do anything, guess what? Nobody cares. If you wanna put a Ring camera on the front door, nobody cares. If you wanna put a little camera over your HVAC system or over that back door that keeps getting kicked in, guess what? Spend a little extra money here, spend a little extra money here, protect your HVAC systems, protect your investment. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, we got a lot more good stuff coming your way. Don't forget to leave your questions and comments. I'm Rhett, thanks for watching.